Hello, friends, and welcome back to r/IDontWorkHereLady. Today we have 4 more great stories, and in this episode you'll see, no ma'am, I cannot accept expired coupons. I'm required to do my professional duty. Every time I go to traffic court, I'm always assumed to be a lawyer. I'm not robbing this house, and I'm not a gardener either. This is my own house. No ma'am, I cannot accept expired coupons. A new record. Almost 6 months without being mistaken for an employee, a police officer, or a hired hitman, until Crazy Coupon Lady found me. Dramatis personae. Crazy Coupon Lady, Betty White. Me, Nick Frost. Cashier, Dave Chappelle. Homeless guy, Steve Carell. It was hot. Heat shimmered up from the asphalt and threatened to cook me alive in my long-sleeve dress shirt and tie. I stumbled back to my car to grab my sunglasses, and I realized quickly that I wanted a cold drink before I endured the sauna that was the interior of a 2012 Ford Mustang. Deftly avoiding the hastily discarded wrappers of meals long since devoured, I ventured towards the bright beacon of hope that was the local Wawa. Stepping across the threshold of the convenience store, I walked back to the inviting cool air of the chilled drinks. Opening the door to the cooler, I was greeted by the sweet caress of winter, though it was only temporary. Having selected my bottle of dihydrogen monoxide for optimum thirst-quenching to chilled ratio, I shuffled lazily up to the register, where I would meet my new arch-nemesis for the day, Crazy Coupon Lady. There she stood, in her bright pink Adidas tracksuit, holding a crumpled package of M&Ms, a carbonated beverage, and a battle-scarred coupon which, to my eye, appeared to have been printed on the front lines of Stalingrad. She was angrily waving the coupon to the poor cashier's face while he desperately tried to find his manager or someone who could make the crazy stop. That person was me. The cashier's eyes locked onto mine, and Crazy turned towards me, sensing someone that could be of importance behind her. Oh Lord, grant me strength. I am a stone. CCL. Excuse me, sir. This, racial slur redacted, has told me that my coupon cannot be accepted. This is fraud. Fraud! You need to accept my coupon. It's the law. Me. Calm down, lady. Give me the coupon. She never even gave me a moment to explain that I wasn't his manager. In her mind, shirt and tie meant manager. CCL gives the cashier a triumphant, evil smirk. I look at her coupon, which proudly stated it expired in 2013. She apparently had it in her purse the entire time and was currently in the process of insulting a cashier over the earth-shaking total of 20 cents. Me. Handing her coupon back. Sorry, ma'am. This coupon's expired. Furthermore, since I don't work here, I require payment for my consulting services. Base rate, $120 per hour. Minimum 1 hour. I accept payment in the form of apple slices only. Make sure they're chilled and fresh. CCL, going from confused to irate. Young man, this is an insult. You are an ingrate. I will write corporate... Me. Shut up. The whole complex can hear your inane rambling. And talk about insult. You called this cashier quite a lovely name, which no doubt stems from your deep-seated racism. Get the hell out of my way so I can pay for my water and get far away from you. Turning to the cashier. Also, small tip from someone who worked retail many harvests ago, you now have the right to refuse service to her after she called you that racial slur. CCL. This is an outrage. I demand my coupon be accepted, and you are a horrible person. You can't even manage an employee. Me. Shut the duck up. You're the psycho, creating a scene over 20 cents. Get a life. If you can't afford the 20 cents, then you can't afford the chocolate or the soft drink. I paid for my water, then turned and walked out, only to hear the cashier say the magic words. I refuse to serve a racist person in my shop. Please leave or I'll have you arrested. As I ventured back out into the inhospitable land of corporate complex parking lot, I could only hold my head high and sing my victory tune. That is until I realized I forgot my water. And now we're moving on to our next story. I'm required to do my professional duty. A little background. I work in corporate security. I work long hours and my shift ends at midnight, so if I unexpectedly run out of something at home, I'm sometimes forced to stop over at the 24-hour Walmart after work. Of course, I'll be wearing my uniform, which is actually a blazer, slacks, white shirt, and tie, with my company name and security modestly embroidered on the breast pocket of the blazer along with my name tag. Very professional looking. I do not resemble a mall cop or the typical security you'd see at a big box store. Now, people do sometimes mistake me for an employee at various places when I shop in uniform, but I've got nothing more than a "where's the bathroom" or "could you help me reach something" until this situation. So one day I realize I'm almost out of dog food. There won't be enough to feed them in the morning, so I'm off to Walmart after work. I walk in at about 12:45 a.m. on a weekday. Place is nearly deserted. I make my way to the back to the pet food, and I notice an obnoxious, possibly drunk group of teenagers goofing around in the toy section. Typical yelling, throwing around Nerf footballs, running up and down the aisles, etc. Annoying, but nothing destructive or dangerous going on, so I ignore them and go about my shopping. I've selected my giant bag of dog food, placed it in my cart, and I'm browsing the treats and toys when I feel a firm tap on my shoulder. I turn around to see a very old, very PO'd man sitting there scowling at me. Me. Yes? Old man. You gonna do something? Me. About what exactly? OM. Oh, you think it's okay to let a bunch of stupid kids treat this place like a playground? Me. Oh, I don't work here. Sorry, can't help with that. Old man. What do you mean you don't work here? You're wearing a suit and the jacket says you're security. Me. Since when do Walmart employees wear suits? I'm a customer. I'm shopping. See? I pointed at my cart. OM. Doesn't matter. You're security. You're supposed to be trained to deal with situations like this. It's your professional duty to do something about those kids before they hurt someone. Me. I don't work here. I'm a security officer, not a cop. I'm under no obligation to help this store with their security issues. I could actually get into legal trouble if I tried and anything went wrong. This store employs their own security, and if you find kids tossing a rubber ball around so terrifying, go up front and complain to an employee, not me. OM, squinting at my name tag and company name on my blazer. I'm going to get in touch with security company and let them know all about this. You should be fired, and I hope you are after this. Me. That's wonderful. Knock yourself out, sir. Old man. And you're rude, too. Me. I'm off the clock and off site. This is my own personal time. So enjoy the real me, old man. So to recap, security officers apparently double as stealth boy/Girl Scouts or ninjas or something, and must be prepared to do their duty at all times, in all situations, on any property, and for no pay. And our third story. Every time I go to traffic court, I'm always assumed to be a lawyer. I don't frequently get traffic tickets or parking tickets, but when I do, I fight them in person. On the day of my court appearance, this happens 2 or 3 times before the session. Karen. Hey you need to represent me today. I don't have a lawyer and I can't afford this $500 ticket. You need to get me off. I'll lose my license and I can't bring my kids to school or go to work if I'm found guilty. How much are your rates? They better not be too expensive. All I can afford is $75 and no more than that. Me. I can't represent you. I'm not a lawyer. I don't have a law degree. Even if I was, I can't solicit clients in the courthouse. And I point to a sign which says lawyers and paralegals can't solicit clients in the courthouse. See? Karen, don't you lie to me. You're a lawyer. Look at you. You're wearing a tie and have cufflinks on and you strut around here like you own the place. Me. Look, lady, I'm not a lawyer. And even if I were a lawyer, I'd be charging you a lot more than $75 to represent you. Karen, you see, you're a liar. You are a lawyer and you just want to charge me more. Okay, I'll give you $100 and no more. And I better be found not guilty of my charge. No lawyer can guarantee you'll be found not guilty, especially not for $100. Karen, you have a duty to represent me. When my case comes up, I'll tell the judge you're my lawyer and you'll have to represent me. Me, for the last time, I am not a lawyer. But I do know this much. If you tell the judge I'm your lawyer and he finds out I'm not, you will be in serious trouble. Karen, a liar. You lawyers and your fancy hair and pocket squares think you're better than everyone else. Look, lady, just because I wear a tie, cufflinks, and have my hair done doesn't mean I'm a lawyer. I'm a life insurance salesman. This is how I dress to go to work. Well then, why are you all dressed up if you're working in life insurance? Me, because I have my own ticket to fight. And if I might make a suggestion, next time you come to court, have your lawyer pre-hired and don't wear a ripped tank top from H&M. You should put on a good appearance for the judge. Karen, F you pathetic salesman. And she walks off looking to find another lawyer. I'm not robbing this house, and I'm not a gardener either. This is my own house. So we moved into a new house a few years ago. 2 days after we got settled in, it's a gorgeous day and I'm out tending the garden. If you live in Louisiana, you realize that nice days are few and far between. It's hot and it's muggy. About 30 minutes after I start, this woman walks beside the house, compliments my garden, and asks how much my services cost. So I told her, "Ma'am, I don't do services." About this time, my husband walks out and puts something into the car. All perfectly fine, right? Nope. This woman decides to call the police and tell them we are robbing the place. I don't know if her watching my husband caused that thinking as he was pulling stuff out of the house and into the vehicle or what. Anyway, we were new neighbors, moved in like just a few days prior, so you'd think she would have seen us moving. 3 cops show up a few minutes after she left. We didn't know she'd called the cops. They pulled up while both of us were wondering what in the hell happened. Maybe someone we knew died or our kids got arrested. Neither. They said we were called in as an active burglar. We had to prove it was ours. She didn't even talk to us about it or mention robbery, although I guess in the moment she just lost it. People are crazy here. Yep, that's right. We broke into this house and started doing some gardening. Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.